Hi students, we are going to see a peculiar problem from cycloidal curves. The question says, a circle 50 mm diameter rolls without slipping for half of its circumference and then it meets a wall and it climbs up the wall for another half of its circumference. If this is the circle that is going to roll, when will it hit the wall after rolling pi r? So draw a circle. Here is the wall. This is the wall. This is a mistake usually people do. People take here the wall. No, wall is here. It has already rolled half of its circumference. Pi d by 2, pi r. Then it hits a wall. So this is the wall. Then it rolls for another half. How much? Pi r. Here. This is the situation. You have to trace the paths of certain points. Now, before coming to that path, let us think of a cycloid. This is a full cycloid. Agreed? A circle rolling on a straight line of length equal to circumference and reaches here. Full cycloid. Let us take them as segments. Consider segments. When the circle rolls quarter of its circumference, 3 on the circumference comes at 3 dash, or the circle touches at 3 dash. Circle will be here and center will be at C3. Agreed? When it further rolls, 6 will come at 6 dash and here is the circle and C will come at C6. When it further rolls, 9 on the circle will come at 9 dash and here is the circle and the center is at C9 and finally C12. Those are the 4 positions of the circle. Now, when this point 3 comes at 3 dash and the circle comes here, C is at C3 and where is P? Where is the tracing point? Is it here? No. It's not here, it is at P3. Where is P3? This is P3. This is P3. What does it mean? When the circle rolls 1/4 of its circumference, the path traced by the point P is only this much, a small segment. Agreed? P to P3. Okay, now the circle rolls from C3, the center moves from C3 to C6. When the circle is at C6, where is P6? P6 is here. So what is the path traced from P3 to P6? A big path. Big path. So when it rolls 1/4, it traces only this much. When it rolls another 1/4, it traces a larger distance and then the mirror image. When it traces the third 1/4, it traces this much, P6 to P9. This is P9. When it traces the third 1/4, third quarter, it travels this much, and in the last quarter it travels a small dip. It's a mirror image of this. Again, what people usually do is, when they assume when it travels 1/4, P comes here. When it travels half, P comes here. When it travels 3/4, P comes here. And finally here. No. It's very simple, isn't it? Now, this must be clearly understood. Then drawing this will be very, very easy. Okay, now let us take the path of P. This is P. You know how to draw a cycloid. So when it rotates or rolls half, where will be the position of P? P will come here, P6. And you know how to draw it. How is it? Tracing the points and connecting, get a curve like this. P6, P1, P2, P3, P4, P5, P6, no doubt. Okay, then the circle is rolling up. Now, the best thing to do is rotate your book and make this vertical position horizontal. Make it horizontal. Rotate your book and make this part horizontal and analyze. or analyze from this side, looking from this side. Where is the tracing point P? Tracing point P is on the right side, on the circumference. It has to roll another half. When the tracing point is on the right side, and if it rolls quarter, where it will come? It will come at the bottom. Then it rolls another quarter, it comes right start. This is the last quarter of the curve and this is the first quarter of a curve. Two quarters to be drawn. Last quarter and the first quarter. When the point is on the right side, you have to draw the last quarter and then the first quarter so that the quarter plus quarter becomes half. Agreed? So, the curve becomes from here to 3 dash and then back to P3. I hope you understand. When it hits the wall, the tracing point, and if you look from here, this is the path on which it is going to roll, and P is on the right side. When P is on the right side, the remaining is 1/4, and then the starting 1/4, 1/4 plus 1/4 half. This is the path of point P. Now, consider the path of S on the outside. That means initially consider the path of a point on the circumference, get all those points, then connect them, and on those connections locate S1, S2, S3. Okay, so let us consider the path of this point. Where is the tracing point? This is the tracing point. Tracing point is on the extreme right. That means when it has to roll half, last quarter plus first quarter. So somewhere here is C1 as center, you get P1, C2 as center, you get P2 and P3, then P4, then P5, then P6. P1, P2, P3, P4, P5, P6. Then, look from here, the tracing point is on the right side. P7, P8, no, P8 will come here. P7, P8, P9, P10, P11, P2. So I call them P1, P2, P3, P4, P5, P6, P7, P8, P9, P10, P11, P12. Now what? Connect C1, P1, C2, P2, C3, P3, etc. C1, P1, C2, P2, C3, P3, C4, P4, C5, P5, C6, P6 already extended, C7, P7, C8, P8, C9, P9, C10, P10, C11, P11, C12, P12. On them, you have to locate what? S1, S2, S3. Yes. On C1, P1, somewhere here is S1. On C2, P2, somewhere here is S2. C3, P3, S3. C4, P4, S4. C5 P5 S5, C6 P6 S6, C7 P7 S7, C8 P8 S8, C9 P9 S9, C10 P10 S10, oh sorry, so somewhere here, okay, C9 S, C11 P11 S11 and S12. I could have marked here C7, C8, C9, C10, C11, C12. Connect that. S, S1, S2, S3, S4, S5, S6, S7, S8, S9, S10, S11, S12. This is the path traced by point S. Now, I have taken 12 points from the circumference. Suppose you take 8 points only. There will be so much of gap between points that the connecting faraway points depend upon your skill. And there is 90% probability that it go wrong. That is why I have advised you never to take 8 points on the circle, always take 12 points. Agreed? So if the tracing point is in other positions, you have to make similar adjustments. This question has come in university examinations numerous times. Very simple question if you understand. Always take them as segments and visualize in that order. In the initial stage, this is the tracing point. You have to find out in which direction is going to move. Once you get the direction of movement, then you can proceed. It's very easy. Then for that you have to imagine which segment is to be drawn. When the point is on the right side, it's the last quarter and then first quarter to form a half. Quarter plus quarter half. And similarly when it reaches here, when the point is on the top, half means up to the bottom. Second half of a cycloid. Second half of a cycloid. Point is on the top, then second half of a cycloid. That is how you to visualize. If you are able to visualize, അങ്ങനെ visualize ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റിയാൽ വളരെ എളുപ്പത്തിൽ ഇത് വരയ്ക്കാൻ പറ്റും. കംഫർട്ടബിൾ ആയിരിക്കും. പോയിന്റ്സിന് പേര് കൊടുക്കുന്നൊന്നും ശ്രദ്ധിക്കണ്ട. If you have got any doubt, you can interact with me. Okay? Thank you.